Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday night. AW here, in order, presenting Let's Talk Pop. Episode 25, Let's Talk Pop. Yeah, 3 nights in a row. Hi, Arkham. 3 nights in a row I'm doing pop episodes. I'm not doing one tomorrow. I know there's another. Tomorrow's the last day of CinemaCon. It's going to be Paramount and Lionsgate, but I'm not doing. I got to take a break from doing this. I got other plans tomorrow on my sports channel, so I'm not. But on Saturday, we'll be going over Lionsgate and Paramount on Saturday. Will be the final panels, the final presentations. We'll talk on Saturday for the 26th episode of Let's Talk Pop. And today, I gotta do something. I forgot, I gotta edit this for a second. Excuse me. Okay. Done. Okay, done. D-O-N-E. Did what I have to do. But before we get into this topic at hand, I'm not sure if Universal is done yet. Is it done? I guess it's done. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, so today was Disney and Universal having their presentations for CinemaCon in Vegas today. Today was their day to present. Disney was really, really early, like really extremely early, and Universal was later. I can see why Disney went early because I'm going to be honest, be straightforward with you. There was nothing special about Disney. Disney's presentation, there was really nothing special. There was nothing. In my personal opinion, Disney should have never showed up. If you want my personal opinion, my view on Disney, they should have never showed up because there was really nothing there of importance with Disney. If you ask me. Okay? Disney really had nothing of importance. I know you're happy about the Knicks. I got to upload some pictures. So, Disney was really boring as hell. Here's the thing. I kind of suspected Disney to not really have anything anything exciting to present us. They showed a clip from Guardians 3 that's coming out next week. I mean, yeah, people are excited for that, but we don't need. They didn't need to show a CinemaCon. They showed the trailer of the Marvel's trailer on a bigger screen at CinemaCon. The same trailer we got 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's the same trailer. It shows on the bigger screen, right? Okay, it looks better. Yeah, some trailers do look better on a bigger screen, but really, it's nothing exciting if you really think about it. It's nothing really exciting. I knew we're never gonna have anything from Marvel. There's really nothing from Marvel to be excited about. I knew it. If they did have Marvel, it's gonna be so tiny. It's so tiny. And it was tiny. This little thing, this really, really small things of Marvel, right? Nothing. Okay. Little Mermaid. We got to see what Flounder looks like, and Sebastian looks like. I mean, Yeah. I don't know if I'm excited for Mermaid, honestly. I mean, it has to be better than Peter Pan because the Peter Pan movie looks terrible, and the reviews are coming out for a movie, and it's not good. Uh, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not really there to talk much of Disney. Okay. Nothing really, like, right? Because there's nothing really big coming from Disney. I do have a picture of the Disney. All the Disney movies are coming out in 2023. Uh, I do have a picture. I have it. That's a slate of the Disney movies for this rest of this year. The one movie that does look intriguing to me. It's not one you probably think. It's probably The Haunting of Venice. Man, I don't know why. There's just something about that movie intrigues me. And I know it's a Disney movie, but it's from the Fox, right? Fox is making it, and they're Disney, really. They're pretty much Disney. Uh, and I look at that picture again, the slate. Of course, Guardians. Okay, Little Mermaid coming out the spring. Okay, The Boogeyman, Elemental, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm excited for Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny, The Haunted Mansion. I don't know. Haunted Mansion got a lot of news today. Haunted Mansion was really featured today. Haunting of Venice. I think it looks really good. You got Kenneth Branagh directing that movie, and let's be honest, his last two films haven't exactly been the best, but he's really a good director. He's a good director. Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. It wasn't for me then. It wasn't for me now. But you know what? If people want to see it, and they're fans of Little Mermaid. You know what? Go ahead, see it. But I hope they're excited. And hope they're it lives up to their expectations. I hope they come once they see it, they're happy with it. I'm not gonna bash somebody for liking a movie. Like, we tend to do that too much here on Movie Talk, and it makes us look bad, really. And there's some movies that are universally bad. We can all agree on that. But Haunting of Venice looks pretty good. I mean, Kenneth Branagh is a good director. He's a good director. It's just that lately, question marks, right? The creator, the Marvels, obviously the Marvels, The Rish, and Next Goal Wins. Now, Next Goal Wins. It's a sports movie, but it's like Cool Runnings. It's similar to Cool Runnings. If you know Cool Runnings, it's like you have a team from Jamaica, and they never bobsledding before. And a team from Jamaica going to Winter Olympics of bobsledding, right? And Next Goal Wins is soccer. It's soccer, football, right? Right? And it's about the American Samoa. The Rock. The Rock. Yeah, The Rock. Heritage. And they never won. They never score a goal, and they always get killed in international competition and in soccer matches. Yes, soccer is called matches, not games are called matches. They always get, and it's based on a true story. And look, I know it's Taika Waititi as directing it, but I'm gonna give him a pass here because it's not a Thor movie. But I saw the trailer. I think the trailer does look fun. It's going to be some big, like the thing about Cool Runnings is a bit of seriousness and fun and humor to it. And no, Cool Runnings, one of the best sports movies. Okay, it deserves to be talked about still to this day. There's nothing bad about that movie, and it's so freaking. It's a true story too. This is also a true story. I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be good. No, I don't even know if it's over yet. The presentation. No, they didn't. But the Next Goal Wins does have a good cast in it. Michael Fassbender, Elizabeth Moss Garnett are in the movie. Okay, I mean Elizabeth Moss is not a bad actress. All right, I'm gonna say that. But as a person, yeah, like she's really, really, really weird. Obviously, right? Like she's strange, Elizabeth Moss. Like, to me, stay away from this woman personally. Okay, I don't know if I want to work with her really because of what she's into. Okay. Okay. I don't know what else there's to say about Disney, honestly. I'm, they really had nothing. The Disney is like compared to the other presentations that we had so far the past 2 days, Disney by far is the least exciting, least enjoyable, the most boring presentation. Like Disney, you know what? Disney shouldn't even have been there. I'm sorry, Disney should not have been there. I'm like, they should have never been there. Okay, they shouldn't have gone there. They should not have gone to this. They should have skipped CinemaCon this year. They really should have. I'm sorry. Like, and I kind of suspected this. From Disney. Because when I was thinking Disney, they have no Star Wars movies. So obviously, and all the Marvel movies that they're currently filming are very early on in stages. And you don't have maybe not have enough footage. They maybe have some footage, but not enough to show. And I think Captain America 4 is the only film that's of the Phase 4 is being currently filmed right now, with Blade, Thunderbolts, and Deadpool going in production very soon. But the problem is, will Blade have production problems again? Because as of May 1st, and Degrassi told me that the Writers Guild has said, don't talk with writers, not to talk with studios. So is Blade gonna get delayed again? And again, is this movie destined to be pushed back even more? And I know I'm singling out Blade because Blade, as we know, Blade's been as a Marvel movies, it's been the most halted one. It's been going through a lot of changes, new director, new writer, whatever. But hey, George, how are you doing?
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go.
Oh
Knicks.
my God.
Listen. I need to apologize for saying Cleveland was gonna win in 7.
I said Cleveland's gonna win too.
I was so wrong. And you know what? Now I'm hoping the Heat win, just so the Knicks can beat the Heat in the next round.
Well, didn't the Knicks and the Heat? Tell me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have a bit of a rivalry in the '90s?
Yeah, they did. Actually, you know what? When the Heat were the first seed and the Knicks were the 8th seed, the Knicks beat them.
Okay, yeah.
That was the year they went to the finals in '99.
Okay. Yeah. I think the late '90s had a bit of a little rivalry, a small rivalry.
I think that was also due in part because Pat Riley used to coach the Knicks.
The Knicks,
and then he went to the Heat.
Was Lakers, Heat, then Knicks, right? No, Lakers, Knicks, and Heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Especially like every major market team. So I
don't know. They need to make a movie off this season for the Knicks.
They need to win a championship for that to happen.
The drought ended.
The drought ended. That's nothing compared to the Leafs, man. We haven't won a first round since 2004. Okay, so that doesn't. If any team deserves a movie after passing the first round, it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hockey. Where was I? So yeah, Disney was boring. There was nothing there really gets people hopes excited about. It's I don't know what to talk about with Disney. Really,
there's really nothing to talk about with Disney. I'm just gonna be honest. Disney's right now in mediocrity.
Yeah,
they need to climb themselves out of it.
Yeah,
I know. And I saw what Degrassi said. The least they could have done is tease the new apes because that's actually done.
Yeah.
So the least they could have done is tease that, because that's actually coming out, I think, in May next year, and it's done. So I don't think that's really going to be affected, or at least as affected by the writer's strike.
Unless they do
Oh,
reshoots or something.
yeah, unless like something happens with like reshoots or whatever. But the fact like that they for the most part have that film done, or like most of it done, tells me that that's a film that's not going to be affected.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But that's a film they could have easily like shown, or like they could have shown concept art or explain what's going to happen with that film. Because people do like the Planet of the Apes movies. I like the Planet of the Apes movies. I feel like that would have been interesting to see. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more excited for the new Planet of the Apes film than I am for anything from Marvel next year.
Well, because there's nothing really from Marvel on a movie.
I mean, outside of like Deadpool 3, there's really nothing next year that screams to me unique, can break the formula.
Deadpool 3,
Like to me, Deadpool 3 is the one that I think has the potential of being good. But even if that turns out to be good or even phenomenal, if that's the only good movie that comes out next year, that just tells me that they only prioritize certain projects. They're not prioritizing everything.
I'm sure. When is it? This comes out in May next year.
Yeah, I think it comes out in May.
It's too early for a trailer, right? It's too early for a trailer.
You could have done a teaser though.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, like I'm looking at the slate. I mean, New World Order, I'm interested in Captain America, but like Thunderbolts and right now Blade, I'm really not excited for. Like New World, I mean, I'll say I am excited for New World Order because I did like Falcon and Winter Soldier, and
the show,
and like the seeing Harrison Ford like playing Thunderbolt Ross.
It's the same director.
Seeing some characters return from the Incredible Hulk, I am curious about.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see that. I want to see Liv. I mean, I want to see Betty Ross back. It's about time to get her back again in MCU.
They are, and well,
He's excited for. Excited for.
Yeah, excited for. Well, Daredevil's a show. I am excited for Daredevil, but like Blade and Thunderbolts, I'm not really excited for those right now.
You're not the only one. Blind is not excited for Thunderbolts. He criticized Thunderbolts, like the team, because most of the people on those team are not exactly villains. And Thunderbolts, they're not the Suicide Squad.
To me, like the team could have had like Abomination would have been perfect for that team.
Abomination, yeah.
If Sony didn't do the stupid thing and throw Michael Keaton's Vulture in the Sonyverse, that version of Vulture, I think, would have been perfect for that team.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, they do have some villains that are still out there that would be perfect for this team, but they don't even use them. And the thing is, there was the rumors that they had to change things around because it was turning into a Black Widow 2. Like I don't like. I have nothing against the Black Widow film, but it's like if it's a Thunderbolt movie, I want Thunderbolts. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like New World Order and Deadpool 3 are the only two that I'm excited about.
Blade maybe will be rated R. I don't know. Like just because here's the thing. Dan RPK has been proven wrong today. Okay. He was wrong today about rumor about the El Muerto movie.
Wait, what do you say about El Muerto?
That they found that the villains could be Tombstone, and they found what's his name, the guy from I don't know, from Black Lightning. One of the villains from Black Lightning is going to play Tombstone, but that's been proven. That's been actually false.
Thank God, because that's another villain that you're wasting.
The only one is Deadpool. That's the only one now, right? Deadpool 3 is the only.
Deadpool. Well, Deadpool is also going to be under the 20th Century branch.
Yeah, it's going to be Fox. Yeah, Fox
here's the thing.
brand.
The the thing is with Disney is like nothing that's under the Disney name will be rated R, but Disney has owned studios that have made rated R stuff.
Yes.
Like here's the thing, you gotta remember Disney once owned Miramax. And there was a big controversy back in the late 90s. I don't know if you know this, like Dogma was supposed to be released under Miramax, but Michael Eisner didn't want it due to the controversy. But yet they had no problem releasing the other Kevin Smith movies under that branch at the time. It was just Dogma because of the religious controversy.
Where's Blinded? I know he's in here. I know he was in the chat earlier. Get in here, Blinded, if you're listening. Touchstone. Oh, yeah. I don't know what. The thing is, Disney. It doesn't matter if it's rated R or not because they're not getting the money right now. Like they're not getting the box office they expect. So I don't. To me, rated R doesn't mean anything. Like I said this 2 days ago. You could not have Spider-Man in a rated R movie, and Degrassi agrees with me.
Well, I think it's been announced that tomorrow we're gonna get our first trailer for the new Hunger Games.
Yeah, and I think we're getting Transformers trailer tomorrow.
That I am excited to watch. I know a lot of people aren't high on Rise of the Beast, but I honestly think that film can turn out pretty good.
I understand why people are not high on it.
I know, but here's the thing: it's not directed by Michael Bay. I think it's directed by the director of Creed 2.
Mm-hmm.
And like he turned what he did with Creed 2. He took a villain from a Rocky movie that was seen as a music video and turned them into a heartfelt character.
Yeah.
So like I'm very curious to see what they do with Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
What he does. And yeah, I did like Bumblebee. It's not my favorite Transform movie, but I did enjoy it.
I hope it's good, man. Like seriously,
but the Transformer designs like look fresh. They actually look good, not like scraps of metal put together that are messy. Because that was the problem with the Michael Bay movies. And hopefully they don't have this new direction with Transformers. They don't have a Constructicon that has a pair of wrecking balls below him.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the human characters are not creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, some creepy
yeah.
No, Mark Wahlberg.
Well, then Mark Wahlberg. It was the fact that I was watching DL's like Age of Extinction stream last night, and like they brought up like the boyfriend that had the Romeo and Juliet law card. Why was that needed in a Transformer movie? That like.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, like.
They did release some information on Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'll be honest. I'm excited to see that.
I'm looking at the cast of Rise of the Beast. Scorponok. Was it Scorponok in the first movie?
That was not Scorponok. That was just some scorpion-like thing that they just gave the name Scorponok to in the toy line.
Oh, okay.
No, well, that's not the Scorponok that I know in Transformer lore. But Michael Bay doesn't really care about Transformers, so
no.
I think Stephen Campbell Jr. I think is an actual fan. So at least you got somebody that cares about the source material directing it.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Like Michael Bay was weird with Transformers. He made a lot of stereotypes with Transformers. There's a lot of stereotyping Transformers in his movies.
Well, it wasn't just that. It's just he had these dumb human characters that didn't make sense to have. Like, did we really need a Revenge of the Fallen? a college professor that's literally hitting on every single hot college girl sitting in his front row.
Oh yeah.
Like he literally makes a comment saying Virgo the Virgin. Lord knows, like in today's day, if a college professor said that, someone would report it.
Mm-hmm.
and that person would be kicked off campus.
Shrek News. Oh, I see what you did there. Five instead of S. I see what you did there, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, overall Disney has been pretty bad. Let's just move to Universal. I think.
Yeah, like Kung Fu Panda 4. I think Wicked.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of not doing Disney. Talk about Disney, really.
The thing is with Disney is it's hard for them to make an announcement when, first of all, they just announced a bunch of Star Wars movies not that long ago.
Yeah, and a bunch. Yeah.
I mean, like, and it's like there's nothing coming out this year that screams excitement from Disney for me other than Indiana Jones and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And Guardians is coming out soon. Indiana Jones is coming out in like 2 months.
Yeah, next week. So I guess Universal started off with Oppenheimer, right? Yeah, Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, yeah. This is Christopher Nolan's movie. You know, if you don't know what Oppenheimer is, guys, it's based on the guy who invented the nuclear bomb in World War II. You know, if you know the story, the famous cities of Japan, Hiroshima, and what's the other one, Nagasaki? You know, when the U.S. bombed those two Japanese cities. This is what it's about. It's the creation of the guy who created the atom bomb.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And a dumb quote from someone. Where's that dumb quote on this movie? Okay, Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan. I have to attack you for saying this. He made the world we live in for the better or for the worse. His story has to be seen to believe. Yeah. Nuclear bombs for better. Nuclear bombs are better. It's for the better of the world, guys. No, it's for the worse. It's no better, man. It's for the worse. I'm sorry. Nuclear chemical warfare is not for the better. I'm sorry. There's no better for that. It's for the worst. I'm sorry. That's a stupid quote by Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Do you remember Internals? I know, obviously, Eternals is a turd of kind of thing, but do you remember what's his name? Bruce Tyrone Henry's character. What was he called? Was it Fastos? Was he Fastos? Or was he? Yeah, he's Fastos, right? Now, I was thinking Gilgamesh for a second, but that was the. I want to be careful here. It was the. I don't want to say Chinese actor because I know it's an Asian actor, but I can't. I don't remember what. I don't remember what Asian he is. Like, so that was Gilgamesh, right? The one that dies. Spoilers were the one that dies. You know, with Athena, right?
Yeah.
Athena. But yeah, Fastos is Bruce Tyrone Henry's character, the gay one, right? I think remember he said he's the one who gave humanity technology. And remember how he shot away from humanity because he blamed himself for creating the atom bomb. He gave humanity the ability to create the atom bomb. You remember that? Okay. You remember that, George? You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, I'm looking at the confirmation that Alita 2 is happening.
Is it happening? Nice.
Well, they're having talks about it apparently.
Okay, but you remember what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Alita 2 should have got a sequel, but they shouldn't have. Whatever. Yeah. So like, this is perfect. I gotta see what okay. You know the problem with emojis? You can't see them in you can see the person pushed on the emojis, but on the StreamYard chat you don't see the actual emojis. You just see the words describing the emoji. It's so stupid. Yeah, like I mean, it's
Hey,
a Christopher
Jeffrey.
Nolan. Yeah, hey Jeffrey. By the way, it's a Christopher Nolan movie, right? Um, is Robert Rodriguez coming back? Yeah, that's the question. Okay, well, Oppenheimer. Uh, I want to get. We'll get back to some other Universal stuff. I want to get this. So, Fast and the Furious 11 is apparently going to be not Fast 11 anymore. It's going to be Fast 10 Part 2. Is
So
that
stupid.
so? So, is this going to be renamed Fast 10 Part 1? Like, so stupid. What? So, it's still 11th movie, right? It's still the 11th movie in the French. Well, in the franchise. Well, really a 12th movie because Hobbs and Shaw is considered in the franchise, but it's so stupid. Fast 10 Part 2. Just call it Fast 11, man. Just make it Fast 11. Man. You don't hear Avengers Infinity War in an Endgame be like Infinity War Part 1 and Endgame Part 2, man. Like Deathly Hollows. Deathly Hollows did that, right? It was Part 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah. Fast 10 comes out in 2025. It's a really bad name. It's all about family. Family. Okay, George. Yeah. And here's Mr. Vin Diesel. Fast and Furious is the longest running motion picture franchise with the same actors. Yeah, he's right. I mean, you've been in every single Fast and Furious movie besides 2 and Hobbs and Shaw. Michelle Rodriguez has pretty much been all of them, but yeah, he has a point there. I mean, like, yes, whatever. So apparently, Jason Momoa's character, if you don't know, he's the son of the villain from the 5th movie, I believe. When they were in Brazil, you know that remember that businessman, that drug lord parading around as a businessman, in the movie that introduced Hobbs. The 5th movie is introducing The Rock as Hobbs, Dwayne Johnson's Hobbs. Apparently, the villain in that movie, the businessman, who's really a drug lord, right? Cartel, whatever. Apparently, Jason Momoa's character is the son of that character. So Jason Momoa is out to get revenge on Dom and his crew, his family. So yeah, so Jason Momoa's character is the son of the villain from the 5th movie. Which, yeah, let you all know. It's not a spoiler. You can look it up on Wikipedia or IMDb. It's not a spoiler. When I heard the trailer, when I was listening to the trailer, this first and second trailer over again, I'm like, when I hear about Jason Momoa's character, it's like, you're the reason for my family. You destroyed my family. I'm like, so which family did Dom destroy? And then I checked it up. I checked up on Wikipedia. I showed Jason Momoa's character on the Fast 10 Wikipedia. I saw the name he was playing, and I checked that name in the Fast and Furious. When you click on Fast and Furious, you got all the names of all the characters appeared in the franchise. And I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. I remember that guy. I remember that guy from the 5th movie. Yeah, that's how I know. Yeah, Cypher. No, Cypher is the big villain of the whole Fast and Furious. Cypher, Charlie Theron's character, is like the Thanos of Fast and the Furious. Okay, he's the overarching villain because of the whole franchise. Okay, and then George will be right back in case you're wondering. Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna be honest. I still have to watch the 8th and 9th Fast and Furious films.
Oh,
I feel like from I don't know the franchise. I felt like the franchise should have been done after Paul Walker passed away.
Well, Vin Diesel, when he tries to get away from Fast and Furious, he fails, man. And don't say Guardians counts, man. Guardians, like, he doesn't do what he needs at Guardians. He's not Vin Diesel, like everything else he tries to do is outside of Fast and Furious. He sucks at. He bombs at. I mean, Riddick, Consul Riddick, maybe, but he needs Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is what makes him relevant. Because he's not a really good actor, and Fast and Furious, you don't really have to be a good actor for that franchise. I'll say this: most of the actors in that franchise, most of the people in that franchise are not good actors. The Marvel has better acting than Fast and Furious.
I mean, you got Tyrese Gibson in there.
Tyrese Gibson, Vin Diesel.
I like Tyrese, but he's always screaming at the top of his lungs. I feel like he's the male equivalent to Kirsten Dunst's Mary Jane.
No, he's not Degrassi. Yeah, like
Marvel has.
Marvel has
like what do we always say about Kirsten Dunst's Mary Jane? She's always yelling, screaming. That's Tyrese Gibson in Fast and Furious.
Ludacris, Ludacris has never been anything else besides Fast and Furious. They get Fast and Furious is known to get MMA fighters like Gina Carano, Wanda Rousey, and you're not exactly like good at acting, let's be honest. They're terrible. Did you like Hobbs and Shaw? Like Jason Statham could. It's like they're not the whole like. Vin Diesel's not a good actor. Tyrese Gibson's not a good actor. Gal Gadot is not a good actor. Paul Walker. I don't want to disrespect him don't want to disrespect him because he's passed away. He's not really a good actor either. Michelle Rodriguez. She's not exactly the best actress either, right? Like Fast and Furious doesn't really have a good cast. They have a known cast, but not like the best at acting wise. Let's be honest, you really don't need to for those franchises, or you don't need to be good at acting in Fast and Furious. The Expendables. I think Blind would agree with me. Blind would definitely agree with me about Fast and Furious. You don't need to be good. Like the best actress, maybe the whole Fast and Furious, you don't see her much, is maybe Helen Mirren. That's it. And I think Jason Momoa looks just having fun as in the movie. It's just cheesy.
It just feels like they're rewriting continuity.
Yeah, like
it's becoming Transformers where they're just rewriting continuity every film.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dom's got this person, like he's got this sibling, he's got this. Now they're connecting back to Fast 5.
Yeah,
that trailer literally, I think, just gave away the whole movie.
Yeah, it did. It did. It's a revenge thing on Jason Momoa's character. It would be so much better if they actually continued Jason Statham as a villain and not really make him a good guy. Pretend he was like a good guy the whole time. Like they should have kept him as a villain. They should have made him as a villain. It's just so ridiculous, man. Everybody has to join their team. Look, their team, like Brie Larson. Like you hear about this? Alan Richardson and Brie Larson's characters are like we're watching Dom's crew on TV. The fuck? Come on. Yeah, that's what it says. Where can I find it? I don't know where it is. Where is it? Yeah, where is it? Alan Richardson and Brie Larson are working together or watching highlights of Dom's crew jobs. Highlights. What is it, sports? Oh my god. Hunger Games, yeah, Hunger Games trailers tomorrow. That's confirmed. Honestly, we are getting Oh, so talks are underway about Lita Battle Angel sequel. That's good. Like, George, this I'm telling you, this like Disney is pretty underwhelming. I don't know I'm gonna say it seems like Warner Brothers. I know we have one day left with Paramount Lionsgate, but it seems like Warner Brothers won won the CinemaCon right now. It's the winners. Tie game, huh? Golden State. How's Milwaukee doing? I'm not checking. Yeah, Milwaukee is winning right now. Yeah, in halftime. But yeah, I don't know what else there really is to talk about. I mean, okay, what else is there? Yeah, we got yes, okay, so we do have Kung Fu Panda 4. With Jack Black is coming back. I know there was a show. Wasn't there a show?
Oh yeah, Legends of Awesomeness. I almost forgot.
But Jack Black didn't voice Kung Fu there, right?
Yeah, it was a good show though.
Migration. Kung Fu Panda. The Fall Guy. Oh yeah, the Fall Guy. Fall Guy. That seems kind of interesting. Who's the Fall Guy? Stunt performer. A callback in the film industry by his ex-girlfriend, who's directing her future debut, will star Emily Blunt, Stephanie Hisu, Stephanie, what was it, Hisu, and Eric Taylor Johnson, Winston Duke, and Hannah Waddingham. Ah, well, sounds interesting, I guess. But it's Kung Fu Panda 4, yeah.
Well, apparently, like the plot of it's going to be about Poe looking for a successor, while he's finding a villain that's bringing back all his previous villains. So, Kung Fu
really?
Panda: No Way Home.
Oh my god!
No
No Way Home. Scissor 6 at Kung Fu Panda. That's funny.
You know what? I'm surprised Legend of Zelda hasn't gone No Way Home. Let's bring all the links together to work together.
Let's bring on the different Ganondorfs or Ganons, whatever, together.
Well, I mean, there's other villains you can also bring in from other Zelda games.
Yeah.
You can, like, bring in Majora's Mask, Zane from Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's the like, I don't know how to pronounce his name. The sword from like Skyward Sword, Garaham, I think his name was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Vaati from like Minish Cap and like Four Swords. So like there's so many Zelda villains that are very good. You can bring in for like a game, like a multiverse game. Although you can make the case Hyrule Warriors was multiverse.
Yeah. Where's Blinded? Why is Blinded so busy? Where's that? What's Skip Bayless happy about? Oh, because the Lakers lost? Whatever, because he hates LeBron James. Dude, you know what? I know.
Wait, Skip Bayless?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Skip Bayless is a troll.
Oh, did he hear? Like, they talked about Kawhi Leonard on First Take again today? Like,
oh yeah, Bayless wants not Skip. Stephen A. wants Kawhi to retire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, like,
God, the guy is making like 43 or 42 million this year, and apparently he's making like 45 next year, and he has like an option for 48 the year after. Like, but he never plays. Like, this guy's gonna make close to 50 million in a few years, but he's never playing on court. Like, he's stealing money from you, Steve Ballmer. I know you're a freaking billionaire.
It feels like he gets hurt more than Derrick Rose used to get hurt.
Oh, they made a compare. JJ Redick made a comparison to Derrick Rose. Yeah, Derrick Rose had a massive injury about 10, 11, 12 years ago, but but Derrick Rose is not injury prone.
Well, like elite, but here's the thing: like at least like Derrick Rose tries to play.
But he's not been injury prone, right, Derrick Rose, though, since then. He hasn't had a massive injury since then. Maybe he's been hurt from time to time, but like he hasn't had massive injuries like Kawhi. Like, yeah, he suffered a really, really bad injury, Derrick Rose, but he hasn't suffered major injuries since then.
It's like with Kawhi, it's like
something's
always he. In all honesty, he's the new street clothes. It's not Anthony Davis. It's Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi and Zion Williamson.
Here's the thing: Anthony Davis at least tries to play.
Yeah, but there's been so much. Like I get worried watching Anthony Davis during this series. There's been so many times where you think, "Oh my God, he's getting hurt," because he's been down. He's been down a few times this series, right? Where he's looking like he got hurt and stuff against Memphis, because Memphis is rough, man. You know how Memphis plays. And
they want to be the bad boy Pistons.
Yeah, and there's a few times where Anthony Davis looks like he got really seriously hurt, but not enough to take him out of the game. But like, you're like when you see him down on the ground crunching in pain or wherever, you're like, oh my God, is he gonna be out? Is he gonna be out? How badly hurt he is? That's what you gotta worry about Anthony Davis. The little things could be big for him. The little injuries could be big for him. You gotta be worried. You gotta be worried, Anthony Davis.
Oh boy, Miami's cutting into Milwaukee's lead. Milwaukee's only up by 1 point.
You know what? If Milwaukee gets eliminated in the first round, fire Mike Budenholzer. Fire the guy. Fire him. Cleveland needs to fire their coach.
Yo. Meanwhile, Tibbs is like laughing his ass off somewhere.
Cleveland does need to. Look. The reason why I say Cleveland needs to fire their coach is because they traded for Donovan Mitchell. They traded for a superstar. Remember they got Donovan Mitchell so they could go farther in the playoffs. But not only did they get far, not only did they not advance to the next round, they lost. Did they lose 4 games straight, or was it 3 games straight?
They lost. They only won game 2.
Okay, so they lost 3 games. They lost all 5 games. I mean, that was they got Donovan Mitchell to take them to the next to have further advance in the playoffs, not to get them in the first round. It's fire the coach. Fire the coach.
The coach that should not get fired is Tom Thibodeau.
Tom Thibodeau. The Knicks have a better bench. I'll say that. Cleveland.
Tibbs has turned like the sad, pathetic Knicks franchise around.
I think. Yeah. And Randall got hurt, though, right?
Yeah, but like they still won. They still held on to their lead.
You know what? Randall's been shit in the series.
But here's the thing, Obi Toppin, man, he.
Randall wasn't good in the series, but Obi Toppin stepped up. But Brunson,
here's the thing, Randall was playing very good until he got hurt this game.
But Brunson's so good. I think Dallas is stupid for that.
Well, here's the thing, RJ Barrett has really stepped up. Josh Hart's been a really good acquisition.
When I saw Cleveland play, when I was watching this, especially this game, Cleveland looked so immature, so young in the playoffs. Like they don't have no veteran. They looked nervous the whole game, the way they were playing. Right? They didn't look like a team that was trying desperately to survive. They didn't look like a team was like their confidence is shattered. They're like, oh my God, like it's what sometimes is in playoff games. You lose a close game, or you blow a game and you lose a close game, but the next game you come in, you tend to get blown out and you don't play as well. That's what I see with Cleveland. That's what I saw with Cleveland. They look like they didn't have any composure or any poise. They look like a team was like ready to lose. They didn't come in like thinking they were going to win. No, they had no confidence. I just said they had no confidence in this whole game.
Yo, Miami's now up by 2. Let's go Heat. Win this game so the Knicks can beat you in the next round.
I'm saying this now. I'm saying this now. If Miami and New York face, it's gonna be such a heated battle. But Boston and Philadelphia, like, Boston, Philadelphia, man. Because I think Boston's gonna win. I mean, let's be honest, Atlanta got lucky.
Yo, what if I'm gonna make up an NBA conspiracy theory? What if the Heat purposely lost to the Hawks just so they can face the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round because they knew they'd have a better chance of beating Milwaukee than Boston?
The thing is, where was this Miami the whole year?
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes the regular season don't really matter as long as you make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Jimmy Butler's mentality right there. That's Eric Spoelstra's mentality. Gotta remember, this is like Jimmy Butler is the same guy that took a 5th seed Miami Heat team to the NBA Finals.
That's true.
He don't care.
That's true.
Yo, like remember like a couple weeks ago, everyone was saying, "Oh, the Miami Heat are gonna need to rebuild." Like that, like this team, like Eric Spoelstra is might have to get fired. Like, hell no, not after this.
I mean, they need to get rid of Lowry though. $30 million.
Oh, yeah, Lowry's like useless for them, but like, no way you're gonna fire Eric Spoelstra and Jimmy Butler, especially when they're missing 2 key players in Tyler Hero and Oladipo.
Yeah, Milwaukee. I'm sorry, like this is this would be a huge collapse for Milwaukee.
Yo, this reminds me of like last year's collapse of Phoenix versus Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Look, they're up 3-1 in the series, Miami. Are they up 3-1?
Yeah, they're up 3-1. Yo, if they win tonight, they can go in the next round and face the Knicks.
It's hard to win. It's hard to win because Milwaukee has to win 3 in a row. It's hard. Usually in the first round, it's so weird this year. Usually in the first round NBA, yeah, you have like upsets like once in a while, but usually in the first round in the NBA, there's really no upsets.
I mean, like the last time you saw the first seed lose to an 8 seed team was when Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah got hurt against Philly.
Yeah,
but again, like that was like kind of significant.
Didn't the Mavericks win the championship as the 8th seed?
No, they won as a 3rd seed. Although actually that year, the 8th seed Memphis Grizzlies beat the number 1 seed San Antonio Spurs.
I'm pretty sure there was a team that was 8th seed that went to the championship.
That was the Knicks.
The Knicks? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they didn't win.
Yeah, no, they lost in 5 to San Antonio. But I remember the 8th seed Memphis Grizzlies beat the number 1 seed San Antonio Spurs in 2011.
Oh yeah.
That was a shocker to everyone.
It could be Fox. Oh, Fox could shoot, man. Oh, you mean the free throw?
I mean, the other thing that they talked about today was Wicked, I think.
Mm-hmm. I love First Take. It's so fucking hilarious.
I think I would see Wicked when it came out of theaters.
Oh, Wicked? Yeah. Is that the Snow White movie?
No, that's Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, Snow White?
No, Wicked is Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Wicked is... Oh, okay. Wizard of Oz. But it's not... Is it exactly like the Wizard of Oz movie, or is it going to be like... It's going to be the same universe, but like, isn't it going to be like the same story, or is it going to be like a sequel or whatever? Is it going to be a musical? I haven't really paid attention to Wicked. I remember the last Wizard of Oz movie was the James Franco movie. Do you remember that James Franco Oz movie? Back in like 2012, 2013. Do you remember that movie when he came to like...
Oz the Great and Powerful?
Yeah.
Starring James Franco. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was bad. Mila Kunis.
No, I enjoyed it. It's just like looking back, people forgot that it existed, and like the fact that it starred actor that's now canceled.
Oh, it's based on a musical. Oh, the grass. I have a question for you. Is Tennessee Titans getting a new stadium, new football stadium? Do they play Nashville, Tennessee Titans? I'm not sure. Could have been Memphis Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks sucks though.
Oh, dude, Dylan Brooks. I would actually like. Dylan Brooks want no part of me. That's all I'm gonna say.
You versus Dylan Brooks. I want to see that. I want to videotape that. Ah, new dome in Nashville. Awesome. Yeah, Wicked, man. Who's the starring Wicked?
Ariana Grande, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you ever see Ariana Grande act? Yeah.
Yeah, she was Cat and Victorious.
Yeah, but like, do you really need to be a good actress for that show?
No.
Do you know what's the best? What's come out as a very good actor from that show, but doesn't get much talk about? The guy who plays Bex.
I mean, that would probably make the most sense.
And Eva Joyga or something like that. I don't know his name. I know his name. I just can't pronounce. Like, he's Canadian. He's actually come out as a pretty good actor from that show. But Victoria Justice has done nothing really since. I mean, Elizabeth Giles, the girl who plays Jade, has been in some stuff since then. You've seen her in some stuff, yeah. That's about it. Nobody else on that show has really done anything.
Victoria Justice is still one of my celebrity crushes.
Oh yeah, do you remember? She was on the Jamie Lynn Spears show on Disney.
Yeah, Zoe 101. No, that was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, yeah. Remember that show got canceled because she got pregnant. When she got pregnant, they had to cancel that show. Remember she got pregnant as a teen?
Yeah, I remember that.
They canceled the show because she got pregnant. I think that's what happened. The Spears are so fucked up, man. Yeah. So, yes, where was I? Ariana Grande. Yeah, I remember her from like I was when I saw Ariana Grande get so big, I'm like, this is the girl from Victorious and Sam and Cat. Remember the Sam and Cat show?
Oh my god, that was a dumb spinoff.
Tobey Maguire? Dan Schneider.
Toby.
Sam and Cat was pretty bad.
What Toby they talking about? There's a bunch of Tobys.
I think he's talking about Tobey Maguire.
He didn't spell Toby correctly though.
Is it EY?
Yeah, EY.
Toby is a good actor. There's a reason why you see him in a lot of stuff, though. He's not exactly the nicest guy. If you hear stuff about him, like
you ever see the movie Molly's Game with Grace's favorite actor Jessica Chastain?
Yeah.
Yo, like that was like based on true events. Like Michael Cera apparently played Tobey Maguire. Like Michael, like apparently, like there was an actor that was like kind of a jerk, and like that was based off Tobey Maguire.
Michael Cera usually plays awkward characters, though, right? Like,
Tobey Maguire's an awkward dude.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh, Bucks just started to take the. They really been on fire. The Bucks, man, they're starting to really take the lead. Like they're like pissed off.
I mean, I like Tobey Maguire, but like. If he's an asshole in real life,
Andrew,
he's an asshole in real life.
You hear?
No, dude, stop. Stop. Oh my god. That was. Oh my goodness. Listen, that don't take anything away from how I feel about Tobey Maguire as an actor. I still love his Spider-Man. His Spider-Man is my favorite, but if you were a jerk to Molly, then well, I can't say I can't really defend you.
Were you a jerk? Jessica Chastain. I'm gonna check her Twitter account. I don't know. I follow her on Twitter.
Well.
I want to do this one day. I want to mediate a meeting between Jessica Chastain and Grace Randolph to air out their differences so they can make up. I just want to do that one day. Me hosting me doing that. Mediate a meeting between the two, and they can air out their grievances with each other, and they can make up. That'd be hilarious because they live in the same city. They're both in New York, so it can happen. They can meet up. We can go for coffee.
Oh my goodness! That would be quite the event.
Why don't you get tickets to see her play in Broadway?
You know, I wonder if Grace Randolph is venting in anger that she didn't get to go to CinemaCon like some of these YouTubers and personalities did.
Why don't you get tickets to see Jessica Chastain go to see her play in Broadway?
I ain't got time to go see Jessica Chastain's play. I don't even know what play she's in.
I don't even know what time. It's called Doll's House. Hudson Theaters.
Yeah, I ain't wasting money on that.
I don't even know how much the tickets are. They're pretty expensive. Wow.
I'd rather see one of Ray Fisher's plays.
$193. What the fuck? And the worst seats are like $193. $110. What the hell? Okay. How much are up close? Like, what are we up close?
Oof.
$162. Oh my god. I heard you. Yeah, Grace could have, but you know. I mean, if Ignore could have gone, we could have gone. I mean, next time we'll go. Me, you, and Blind will go next year's CinemaCon. We'll pay $1,500 for house.
Oh my! You know what? We'll represent the YouTube movie talk community.
We could DeGrasse. Could we register to CinemaCon next year? Could we do it? Ignore. Come on.
You know what? Like that, we could make it like a YouTube event and be like, yo, hey guys, check it out. We're here.
What if you could give me the middle finger just for the joke? In the background. Just do it do it the Jeremy Johns thing. Oh, I watched TNT and they put a gas mask, like a Photoshop gas mask of Charles Barkley.
Oh, we represent the small community and be like, we're W's right here.
I feel assaulted to grass. There's less than 100 viewers. I'm kidding, but I know.
And then we can come out of the movie that premiered and say this is the greatest thing ever.
I have Degrassi. You can't pre-register anymore right now because you can't do it right now. And I have $1,500 in the bank, obviously, but Billy.
I mean, I have that money, but it's like I don't. It's like that's like I don't know if I can spend it right away.
Here's the thing. George, it's $1,500 to get into the event, but also it's in Vegas. You got to pay for a hotel. You got to pay for flights and all that. How much do you think that was worth?
Yeah, it's like, and the thing is, I'm trying to go on like big vacations in the future.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to go to Ireland and Italy.
Oh, nice.
Which is like, well, not this year, but like hopefully like some point next year or like next couple of years.
How would they? So what's the screening process? If I register, what's the screening process? If they want to approve me of coming there, I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, if they have to approve you of coming there, I mean, it should be that they must have low standards if they have to ignore you there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna shit on CinemaCon. If you have to be approved to go there, their standards must be very low if they have any ignore there, right?
Well, here's a quick question: does anyone from CinemaCon really watch Andy Signore drama videos?
But they probably know of him.
I mean, do they watch like the certain people in our community that make videos about him?
Doomcock was there. Doomcock was there. Doomcock
I mean,
was
Robert Meyer Burnett was there.
Oh yeah, and he had to pay to go. Robert Burnett had to pay to go too. The guy worked in the industry. Can you imagine working in the industry? You had to pay to go there. I'm not pressed though. Like I'm not technically.
Well, you know, like Tony.
You are George. You write articles on your friend's site. You're kind of pressed though, if you really think about it.
I mean, I don't get paid for it, but like
you're still pressed.
Yeah, I mean, I do it for fun, for free, but like, I mean that'd be dope for next year.
Yeah,
that'd be a good excuse to get off of work next year.
I mean, here's George. If some site sees your work and says, "Yeah, I really like this guy's articles," it may offer you something. You never know, George.
I mean, like that would definitely be a good excuse to get off of work next year. Be like, yeah, I'm going to CinemaCon because like I got like press.
Yeah.
Yo, CinemaCon, man. Yo, maybe I'll be John Campia.
You know, maybe I'll see you in the next few years, ready for variety.
Maybe I mean, like, hopefully one day I can get an interview with Blinded once he gets in the industry.
Yeah. Blinded's gonna write a Marvel movie. I'm calling it now. He's gonna direct a Marvel movie.
He's gonna reboot Marvel and deliver a 10-year plan. Yo, literally, he's gonna deliver a 10-year plan.
He's gonna make a video, like he's gonna make us like a pre-recorded presentation, like James Gunn did.
Yo, you know what? Like he'll say the superhero genre.
Yeah.
It takes someone that calls out how stale it's getting to change it up. That's the truth.
Blinded, I don't know where you are, man. You're in the chat. I want you to come on. That'd be hilarious. Come on, Blinded. Please come on.
Yo, LeBron basically said he was shit tonight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give him more ammo to Mr.
Take Dylan Brooks' soul in Game 6, please.
Oh, he's not around. Okay. I'm not really. I mean, I could, if I wanted to write articles or stuff like that. I mean, you could. Like, you could find sites where you just write something. You could register as press. I mean, technically anybody can register as press, but you're more credible than me.
Yeah,
I just do this.
I mean, I'm more credible than YouTubers with more subscribers than me.
Have you ever wondered why like Geekoxy doesn't even register as press? Cell doesn't register as press. Mikey Sun doesn't register as press because they're frauds. They're fake press, and they know. And you know they would get exposed if they go there.
Oh my, like Mikey Sutton, looks really creepy in my opinion. I don't know, that picture of him with like the actress from Supergirl, like that's just sus.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean. Maybe that'll give me more subscribers next year if I go to CinemaCon. I'm going to do a live stream from it.
I haven't been paying attention, but do you know of anything? How is Skywalker and Zod and those people reacting to this Flash trailer?
No, I have no idea.
They
never said my name, so it's like I don't bother with them.
They must be suffering a heart attack or another breakdown. Yo. Skywalker's probably going to be lying down on his couch crying.
The thing is they're going to take certain things that people say and be like, aha, see? Like, apparently, like, Michael Shannon said he talked to Zack Snyder before accepting the role to return in The Flash. They're going to be like, see, Zack is the god. Shannon spoke to God before he made his decision.
Oh my God! Isn't the full circle event this weekend?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Skywalker should try to crash that. Just watch. It's Superman, black suit, Superman costume. He's gonna try to appear in that, and they're gonna be like, "Sorry, no crazies allowed."
Yo, even like Ethan Van Sciver was like a bit perplexed by Skywalker.
Oh.
EVS, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you make EVS like stun, then you've got.
Yeah. Then you're.
Yo, I just want to see like Geeks and Gamers like interview like Skywalker and see like if he even like stuns Jeremy. Like think about it, like Jeremy be like, so how does it feel to be the enemy of the people of YouTube? And Skywalker be like, man, I was dressed up as Superman. He was like, wait a minute, that was you? Yeah.
And what happened?
Oh my, because here's the thing. Technically, for a while, people were talking more about the Snyder fans than they were about Geeks and Gamers, Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, the Snyder fandom became worse than Phantom
Phantom
Menace.
Menace. The difference between Snyder and Snyder Cutlass and Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace are despicable people. I mean, you can say that with Snyder Cutlass, but they're not. But the Phantom Menace are not really insane compared to
Like here's the thing. I think the Phantom Menace, they just like to troll people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at this point, that they troll. I can literally see some Snyder fans starting an insurrection.
I belong to Heartland NATO of Illinois National NATO.
Oh wow, the Bucks were up 16.
Oh, they turned it on, huh? They're playing for survival.
They're playing desperate right now. Middleton finally did something.
28 points. Giannis
I mean, look, Giannis, you're always gonna expect Giannis to show up, but Middleton needed to show up. Drew Holiday still needs to get together.
Oh yeah.
No, literally, I feel like the problem with the other game was Giannis did what he was supposed to do. Brook Lopez did more than he was supposed to do. It was Middleton and Holiday that needed to show up.
Oh yeah, you are an owner of a theater. I know that, Degrassi, right? This is kind of true. I do agree with you there. They defend the menace. Defend the menace. Menace are characters. They play characters.
Well, Jeremy, I don't think really believes what he says. I do think Ryan Kittle kind of believes what he says.
I think it's Jeremy, yeah, Ryan Kittle.
Well, here's the thing. I think Jeremy at times tries to be positive.
Uh-huh.
Where Kittle's full on negative.
Kittle is full on negative. Neurotic might be negative. Quartering is.
Well, Quartering might be getting into a boxing fight. Keemstar's trying to set it up.
He's gonna back out. If you know anything about Quartering,
I love how Keemstar in the Quartering had beef. I don't know. Just watching adults.
Is this erotic, Gary Boucher? That's right. Is that neurotic? Is that his last name?
I think so.
The Quartering. If you know about the Quartering, every time he wants to debate or get a challenge to somebody, somebody wants to debate him or challenge somebody or challenge him to whatever, he always cowers out at the last minute. He's a coward. He's always been a coward. Quartering says a lot of stupid stuff, crazy stuff, and he's really a creep also. He's very sus and he's a creep, man. He's a creep. Gary Beagler. Gary thinks no one should be a billionaire.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just saw a post on Twitter about the Knicks. So you know how like everyone wanted the Knicks to get Donovan Mitchell,
You know what?
and yet they beat Donovan Mitchell, who had more
You know
talented
what?
players.
You need to hear me on this. I think getting Jalen Brunson was the better move.
Yo, Brunson. Oh yes. Oh, like I just realized that. Like I remember Knicks fans were so mad they couldn't get Donovan Mitchell,
Yeah.
and yet guess what? They beat Donovan Mitchell and his new team.
I'm telling you, if they got Donovan Mitchell, they would never got Jalen Brunson. I don't know. Like, no, they probably could have. No, they would have fit Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, because they probably would have sent RJ Barrett in that deal. Apparently, the rumor was RJ Barrett and some others, right? But Utah didn't want RJ Barrett. Is that the rumor? Was that the rumor?
I have no idea.
Right? Because I think the Donovan Mitchell deals were always like. I think Donovan Mitchell rumor deals from New York was always RJ Barrett was in it, but they couldn't get a deal done. I mean, I think Donovan Mitchell was close to being a Knick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
It's so Nick-like, man. Remember Lowry was almost a Nick?
Thank God he wasn't.
I mean, 2013, right? Remember that when the rap?
Yeah. Oh, back then it would have been fine, but
Yeah.
if it was
Now, obviously, but back then, if James Dolan nixed that deal, I guarantee you, if they made that deal to Raptors, my Raptors would not be a perennial playoff team from that era on. And I think it's because James Dolan has second thoughts, or the GM has second thoughts about trading draft picks and a player. I think a rumor was Tim Hardaway, but I think he has second thoughts about trading with the Raptors because apparently they know they got fleeced in the Bargnani deal. Remember that Bargnani deal was bad for the Knicks. It's good for the Raptors, bad for the Knicks.
Yeah, it was.
Wadman, oh my god. Is
John?
Yeah. Go.
So is Jonathan Major still playing Rodman?
Yo, is somebody gonna play Carmen Electra? Is he gonna kick that famous camera? If you film a movie, is he gonna kick that famous cameraman? Remember the Bulls finals when the games when he kicked the cameraman, Bodman?
Oh my goodness, I remember that.
Yeah. Guy was nuts. It was crazy as hell.
You want to get nuts? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Yo, I've been seeing a lot of nut shots in the NBA this playoffs for some reason.
I guess they're all excited to watch the Flash.
Yeah, like it's so weird though. Like I don't know. Like what's the fascination with people NBA players getting hit in the nuts?
I mean, Draymond Green once was known for doing it. Like,
oh, Draymond Green's dirty. You know that, right? Didn't he hit Steven Adams in the nuts or kicked him?
Yeah.
In the nuts?
Well, I mean, like Mr. Triple Single needs to do something.
Yeah. Like, why do people? Like, I hate the commentators say, "Oh, Draymond Green, a future Hall of Famer." Draymond Green is not a future Hall of Famer.
He ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame.
Okay, there are some players right now that are better than Draymond Green that retire, or they're not in the Hall of Fame. Is Ben Wallace in the Hall of Fame? I mean, Ben Wallace.
Yeah, I think Ben Wallace is. But Ben Wallace made more. I think more All Star teams that have more of an impact.
Yeah, Draymond Green is not a Hall of Famer, man. I'm sorry. I know he's good at defense. He can pass the ball. He can do this. But I'm sorry. But there's players in the NBA who can do the exact same thing. Or just as good. I'm sorry. LeBron could do the exact same thing. LeBron does the exact same thing that Draymond Green does. He can play defense if he wants to. He can pass, play defense if he wants to. Like there's a bunch of players who can do the exact same thing Draymond Green can do. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, Miami's cutting into the lead now.
Really?
Milwaukee's only up by 8. Some them deer be choking.
Oh yeah,
Them
they're up by 10 now. They're just up by 11 now.
the deer be choking.
The deer can't hear it. I love you know what, 2019. You know when the Milwaukee Bucks face the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know always that slogan, "Fear the deer." I'm like, yeah, you know Raptors would eat a deer, right?
Oh yeah, they eat them deer up very nicely.
Yeah. Oh, really? Carmen Electra, man. I remember Carmen Electra. I remember there was there was a parody movie, and she like parodied like Mystique or something. I don't know. I remember Carmen Electra.
Oh, the Warriors are up by 8.
Yeah, they have to win this game, right? They have to win on the road, obviously.
Yeah, and they need to win Game 6 if they went on the road.
Yeah. Yes. Carmen Electra. I remember. I don't know. What's Saul Abdul up to? What kind of lies is he up to?
I forgot Still Duel existed.
Oh my God! Yeah, Sammy, listen to me.
Wait, what happened?
This is what I'm talking. You know, Sammy Snyder Green. This is what I'm talking about yesterday. But some people misread my tweets. Though I was talking about Snyderverse. Reboot is happening. But how else world is this? Snyderverse still goes to Netflix, though. IMO. Do you know Netflix can't just make the Snyderverse, right, Sammy? You know who has to give permission to that?
Gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
They understand that.
Apparently, Mikey Sutton said like if the Flash makes $1 billion, they ain't gonna reboot.
Because the Flash is not going to make $1 billion, though.
You know, it's not gonna.
But here's the thing. I think this movie does reboot it a little bit.
Oh, I know it does.
Yeah. And here's the thing. They already had, what you think?
It was gonna reboot or retool things anyway.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Mikey Star's a fucking moron. We all know that, right? Here's the thing with that statement. James Gunn are not. If it makes $1 billion or not, it's not gonna dissuade them from their plan. Sway them away from their plan. I'm sorry. Like it doesn't matter how much money it makes. It's not gonna sway them from their plan. Mikey Star's a fucking moron. You know.
He's just a grifter. They're TNT TBS holiday weekend fodder now.
See, Stank is it? Thank you.
Yeah, let's make a movie about Charles Barkley.
I love Charles Barkley. Yeah, I know. Degrassi. They're just Degrassi. You know me, George. You know George Degrassi. You know everybody knows me. I go hard on these people. I really go deep on them. I even say they should be lobotomized, you know, or checked into mental hospitals. You know, they need whatever. It just makes me sick. Some people find the stupidest little stuff to hate. It's so stupid. And the Superman movie is not going to be and so and so James Gunn said the Superman movie is not going to be a comedy. I'm like, well, duh. I mean, you can still have some fun stuff in it, but It shouldn't be a comedy.
We can't have fun. Fun
Yeah.
is lame. Our fun is watching
I mean,
slow mo
I
dark stuff.
can't think of one fun thing from Man of Steel. Funny joke from Man of Steel. Okay, it was all too dark, too serious. Okay, I know like the Batman. The Batman is all too dark and serious, but there's some little jokes in that movie. If you nitpick, there's some funny stuff in that movie. Like Penguin was pretty. I mean, Penguin was pretty funny. Okay, that stuff with the Penguin was pretty funny.
Well, I had
Right?
no problem with Man
Yeah.
of Steel. It was Batman versus Superman. All my problems
Yeah.
with it. Like Man of
Yeah.
Steel, I thought was fine with the tone. It was just like BVS.
I just don't want Lois Lane. I hated it. I hate Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Didn't she get a Razzie for that award?
Who the hell knows at this point?
My God, she did not. She did not like. Here's about Amy Adams as Lois Lane. She did not feel like Lois Lane. See, when I see Lois Lane, I feel Lois Lane should be strong, you know, very determined, someone, and also someone who has a sense of humor. She does have a sense of humor. I like it when she calls Clark Smallville. She can be funny.
Now Milwaukee's only up by 6.
Degrassi, thank you. My 6th, huh? I'm not gonna blow it. If they blow it, you're gonna be like, fire.
I mean, like right now, like in the fourth quarter, Milwaukee's only scored 1 point.
That's horrible.
Their offense,
They're
my
choking.
gosh. You know, this reminds me of like those Chicago Bulls teams that like would like struggle offensively.
They shouldn't. I know they have good defense, Miami, but Milwaukee shouldn't struggle. Yeah, Joe Ingles. Their bench has been shit for Milwaukee. Their bench is not doing good. Portis has been good all year. It's just been shit this game. Apparently he has like 0 points and like 4 rebounds. They ain't gonna cut it.
Oh, finally, Giannis made a free throw. Now they got 2 points in the fourth quarter. Oh my god! I gotta work for ESPN one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna work with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, I'll work with Stephen A. Smith. You know what? We can like smoke cigars on the show about New York winning.
You see, this makes sense because Metropolis is not an eastern city. I'm not a Midwestern city, right? Metropolis is an eastern city. Because Metropolis has always been known to be close to Gotham, and Gotham's always been an eastern city. And I'm saying, look, in BVS, Metropolis and Gotham are not that close to each other, but in the DC world, they've always been close. Just not like that close, like in the BVS. They're not like basically Oakland. They're not Oakland and San Francisco. That's not Metropolis and Gotham. They've always been close, but not.
The thing that just annoys me is like, while I like a lot of Zack Snyder's movies, people act like he's like the greatest director ever.
So here's my point, Degrassi. If Batman in BVS, right? In BVS, if Batman is a vigilante for 20 years protecting the streets of Gotham, since Metropolis is so right there, couldn't he protect Metropolis too before Superman ever got there? You know? Like he could have patrolled the streets of Metropolis too, right? Right, George? It was like right across the river.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Golden State's winning at least. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird. Like Zack Snyder. Like I don't know why Warner Bros. Gave Zack Snyder DC. I mean, if Gunn look at Zack Snyder's DC stuff, be like, nah, this doesn't work, man. This is not DC, man. He'd be like, be friends. I know he's friends with Zack Snyder, and he'd be like, but I'm sorry, but this is not Superman.
Or like, this is not what I envision these characters to be like.
It is an untreatable obsession. It's sickening, man. Like, I don't
The thing is, it's like they pushed a lot of YouTubers out of the community.
Oh, they definitely pushed our buddy Enosh. Well, Enosh has some stuff, but they.
But yeah, no, like I felt like that kind of pushed Enosh out of the way. Like the thing is that they kind of killed the fun in what movie talk should be.
Yeah.
Because some people like aren't enjoying it as much as they used to.
Oh, you know what? Like Blinded is not enjoying it as much as he used to. Like you could tell him Blinded, like not because of this. There's a lot of stuff Blinded you could tell in his voice he's not really enjoying right now. The whole superhero genre. So they're taking a lot out of Blinded right
But I think the thing is, it's just like I think like the talk surrounding this stuff, like movie talk can be fun. You can make it fun. The thing is that you gotta find a way to make your voices louder than the toxic ones.
Here's a movie here. They never heard sports talk. Yeah, George, you're a New Yorker, right?
Yeah.
Don't New York fans always get shit talked about from other fan bases because New York Knicks? I'm not New York Knicks, but New York fans always think they're the best. They know everything. Don't always get shit talked about other fan bases.
Yeah, people talk shit about us.
Yeah. It happens in sports too.
The other thing. Oh, I'm trying to remember.
They do that with the Leaf fans. They do have Leaf fans in Toronto. They talk about Leaf fans like that too.
And like the thing is, it's like it's not just like people we know in the community and are friends with. Even people in the community that we're not friends with, but like we know they were around for a while. Like Lunga like now focuses on like his like on like what was it, Dungeons and Dragons? He don't do movie talk anymore.
He's doing something he loves.
Yeah. So like he's focusing on that because at a certain point, what you used to enjoy doing gets toxic, and it's not because you're toxic, it's because people have made it toxic.
Yeah.
I mean, like some of the streams that I have planned once I can get some free time, like those are like streams that I want to talk about because I feel like I enjoy talking about that instead of movie talk. Well, not movie talk, but like movie news.
The thing is, this was going on during the pandemic. I mean, when Snyderverse came out, it was going on during the pandemic too. Like, because when the Justice League Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, it was still the pandemic. And Grace didn't help. I mean, like Grace said it was going. There may be Zack Snyder may come back, do 2 and 3 and all that other stuff, and then and then she turned around a couple months later and said, "Oh, that's not happening. All that stuff is not happening." Like, it's people like I don't know. That's why Grace doesn't have any sources.
I just don't get like some people like for some reason they have this weird obsession with scoopers.
Yeah. Oh, scoopers.
And then it's like they ask the scooper like, "What do you think of this?"
It's the problem. The problem I have with scoopers is not that some of them make up most of the stuff is made up. It's just most of them it's their attitude. I don't like their attitude. They're pompous.
Like if you ask me, Casey Walsh to me seems like a very angry individual.
Yes, I know he attacks a lot of people, but I think he takes it too far on Twitter. I think he takes it too far at times on Twitter. Like he sometimes insults people's family members or whatever, or personal stuff. I think he takes it too far at times. And that's one example. That's a good example. But I think scoopers, I think they're so pompous, man. They're so pompous assholes, most of them. Like most of them are most of them are jerks. What? I haven't found a really nice scooper. Most of them are assholes. Okay, most of them. Thank you, Degrassi. I would kind of agree there. Yeah, but like most of them are just assholes. I don't know why does Cooper so much. Why are they so? Why are they such assholes? And why can't they admit they're wrong at times? Why can't they admit they're wrong? Instead of doubling down, oh, I heard, no, they changed. The plans changed. Fuck.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Does Grace Randolph even get out of her apartment? I swear, like she's always in there.
I know you laugh at Scoopers to Grass. I do too. And then I just read some of the stuff that Scoopers put out. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Thank you. It's funny because you got sports scoopers on Twitter, but the difference between sports scoopers and I find with entertainment scoopers, movie industry scoopers, sports scoopers are willing to put their name out.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, you got people like Stephen A. Smith that are at least like entertaining.
Yeah, Stephen Smith's hilarious.
I mean, like, here's the
and
thing.
You could believe Stephen A. Smith has sources. He's a guy that has sources. You could believe him.
Yeah, and even like I even like Max Kellerman. Like I like him as well. He's got some bizarre takes.
Well, from just saying, he used to be on Stephen A. Smith. He has his own show, right? He has his own show now. Yeah. I like ESPN guys. I like Stephen A. Smith. I mean, I think Stephen A. Smith is. I know he's not a journalist anymore. He's an entertainment. He's a pure entertainer. I just remember that day. I just remember the day when the Raptors drafted Charlie Villanueva, and he was I think it was on ESPN at the time. And he said, "Who in the hell drafts Charlie Villanueva at 8?" Do you remember that? And Charlie Villanueva, I think he won the Rookie Year of the Award that year. Yeah, I think he won Rookie. I think Charlie Villanueva won Rookie, didn't he?
All the Kwame Brown stuff.
Like... Oh, you Kwame Brown. Do you watch his YouTube channel?
No.
He has a YouTube channel. Do you know? Do you watch NBA? Oh, you're working, but do you know NBA Live?
What about it?
Do you like Malik Andrews?
Malik who?
Malik Andrews, the host of NBA Live.
I don't.
Malika.
I don't really pay attention. Oh my goodness! The like, Miami's now only down by 5, and there's like less than 4 minutes left. They're gonna choke this game. The Bucks.
Yeah.
Like apparently, Drew Holiday just made a bad like turnover because I'm watching the play-by-play. Like, let's see. Miami scored 17 points this quarter. Milwaukee's only scored 6. And half of that was like free throw shots.
Oh my god!
If they win this game, this is so bad.
If they win this game, it doesn't give me confidence they can win Game 6, Milwaukee. Even if they win this game, it doesn't
at this point, like, here's the thing: like Memphis like destroyed LA to stay alive.
Yeah, that's not what Milwaukee's doing.
Milwaukee can't even do that. It's just like we're hanging by a thread.
But yeah. The thing is, here's the thing.
Oh, finally, Wesley Matthews made a 3-pointer.
Oh, Wesley Matthews.
That stopped the bleeding.
He's washed up, Wesley Matthews.
They got a washed up 3-point shooter off the bench to help save the day.
Former Trailblazer.
Yeah, I remember when Wesley Matthews was a really good player.
Well, the Trailblazers had a good team for a while with Lillard, Matthews, Aldridge, and Batum. Remember that team? That team was pretty good. And then they all went to like other teams. Like Batum went to like Charlotte, and Matthews I think went to like Dallas or something, and Aldridge obviously went to San Antonio.
Yo, what like was so confusing in the Laker game was like they took LeBron out of the game and put Lonnie Walker in around the time LA was starting to make a comeback. you take LeBron out and put Lonnie Walker, who hasn't even played.
That
was such a.
The one thing The one thing the people on ESPN first take, they're worried about Phoenix going the longevity of Phoenix because they kind of like do the Tom Thibodeau thing, play the starters too long, like 43, 44 minutes a night. Like you're gonna run out of gas.
Oh, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Oh, Campia. Campia is so dumb stupid. Campia is so stupid. Wonders why Disney didn't let him in D23. You know why Campia didn't let you in D23. You know why. Don't play dumb. Oh, nice shot by Clay. Don't play dumb. Oh, I got burned. I want to know why the Heat in Milwaukee game was later than the Laker game, Memphis. Isn't that like?
Yeah, I'm so glad I was able to watch on the Madison Square Garden television channel in New York the Knicks game, because I tell you that was a really good game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
I gotta watch it, man.
Yo, it's on NBA TV, but I don't have that. But
What are you watching it on?
I know I'm watching the play-by-play. Jimmy Butler got 32 points, man. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's like a god among men.
Yeah. What channel is it? The hell? Wait a minute, I can find it. Oh no, not that.
Oh man, now it's a 3-point game.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on.
Oh my gosh. Yo, this is like the biggest collapse I've ever seen. This is like worse than the collapse with the Dallas versus Phoenix collapse. At least it was a 7-game series.
Let's see. They got Middleton on the court. To be honest. Oh, Middleton!
Oh my goodness! Now it's a 2-point game. This is an embarrassment, though. Even if Milwaukee survives this game, they should be embarrassed. You can't even win. You can't even win in a blowout on your home court.
You think they get booed?
I hope they get booed. This is embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. Do you think it could cost the coach his job? Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? I'm gonna end this now, George, so you can enjoy the game. Because subscribe, put your channel in the script in the thing, and people can subscribe to it. So you can.
Right. Yeah, I'll put it in. I'm not gonna advertise what I have coming yet.
Saturday is my next show, guys. For Let's Talk Pop, we're gonna recap Thursday's show, Thursday CinemaCon stuff on Saturday.
Holy shit! It's a tied game.
Yeah. I heard the exact same thing, Isaac. Oh, thank you, guys. So be sure to come back Saturday. Okay? All right. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Take care, guys. And subscribe to George.
Peace.